Good morning, everyone. This is Morgan with Positively Osceola here for Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live. So excited to come to you this morning with Mr. Larry Berry, the General Manager of the Osceola County Fair. 2021 is here. That means it is officially the year of the fair. So excited that the fair is going to be taking place this year. Excited to have Mr. Larry with us today to discuss all the things about the fair, talking about some new things coming to the fair, what to expect, and of course, all the safety precautions that you guys need to know looking forward to the 2021 Osceola County Fair. So be sure to say hello whenever you hop on, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, let us know who's joining us. If you have any questions, be sure to drop that in the comment section as well. I'm going to come on here and share the video so everyone hears of all the excitement that's going to be taking place here in Osceola County in just a few weeks. Cannot believe that it's already almost here. I'm sure Mr. Larry has the countdown ready for us. So excited that we're going to be having our fair this year. We're going to be talking about this later on in the show, but a lot of fairs unfortunately have not been able to take place. So we're so fortunate and so blessed here in Osceola County to say that the Osceola County Fair staff has worked so hard to make sure that they are able to put on the fair with so many traditions and so many things. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our Daybreak Live. All right, so like I said, very excited to welcome Mr. Larry to the show this morning. Good morning, Mr. Larry.
Good morning. How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us. He is the general manager of the Osceola County Fair. You are the head man there at the county fair. So excited for the 2021 county fair. Like I said earlier, it's officially 2021, so that means the fair is going to be here before we know it. We're so excited that it's going to be taking place February 12th through the 21st. How many days are we away? Do you know?
35.
35. My goodness,
yeah. It's coming quick, and it's a thing. We plan 10 months for a 10-day event, wow. And it's one of those things where when we get closer to the fair, it seems like time moves faster and faster, even though it really doesn't. But it sure feels that way because now we've got all the main things taken care of on preparation, and now it's all the little detail stuff. Right. And those things are the ones that interrupt your day the most, or seem to be taking more time to get resolved and stuff. But it's always good, and we're excited. 35 days we're going to be having the fair.
Right. So talk to us about what we can look forward to this year's fair. What are some of the new aspects, and what are folks really excited for?
Well, the first aspect, and I know we're going to talk a little bit in detail about it, is making sure we open responsibly for the public, and we'll go into detail on that here in a few minutes. But that is the one thing, and of course that's new that we didn't have to deal with last year. So that's a good part of it right there. In addition to that, we also have some great entertainment coming and some new things that the fair is doing to really make it an exciting fair this year. We've got the usual with the Eudora Farms petting zoo. We've got the racing pigs, and this year also outside we're going to have 3-ring super circus, which is kind of a thrill circus and comedy and juggling and fire breathing and all that kind of stuff combined in one. They're going to be here, and then we have the return of the World Championship Dog Frisbee team, Disconnected Canines. So we're excited about that, and we also have Bob Bohm and his family entertainment stage will be set up also outdoors. So those are the venues we have out there. On our main stage this year, we have a lot of great entertainment lined up also. We have a few returning acts. For example, Tobacco Road Band out of Tallahassee is going to be back with us again. And Friday night on opening night, we will have fireworks again. So we're excited to have that and be able to do that. So that is going to be taking place at 9:30 on opening night Friday. Then we have Saturday and Sunday, the opening weekend. We have a really cool thing that we're doing, and that is we're doing a high school battle of the bands. Mm-hmm. We've been working very closely with Chris Burns and Dr. Pace with the Osceola County Schools, and we're going to have here St. Cloud, the Osceola County School for the Arts, and I can never pronounce this, Tahopa, you know what I'm talking about. Topahalenga or something like that. So for some reason, I still can't get around.
It's okay.
Yeah. And we've got them. So we've got some good bands coming in here. They're going to have their jazz bands that are going to be playing, Harmony High School, Osceola High School. So those bands are going to be performing Saturday and Sunday on our main stage. And then on Sunday evening, we'll have a presentation of the winner of the Battle of the Bands. And the top 3 schools will have stipends we'll give to the booster clubs. Then Saturday night, also that night, after the high school bands have played, we have the return of Jocelyn Hugh. Jocelyn is a violinist and vocalist for John Anderson and the band Yes.
Oh, wow.
So she is returning back, and she's also going to be one of our judges for the Battle of the Bands. So we're excited about that. And then on Sunday night, we have a band called Think Big. They're returning. They were here last year. Amazing, awesome band, local band that's going to be playing also. Then throughout the week, we have Harlequin Band, Alex Hayes Band, Slickwood. And then on Thursday night, we're very pleased that we have a new act coming in, a gentleman that's very well known in the country world, Eli Mosley, will be here. And he'll be performing on Thursday night with 2 shows Thursday evening. Then that Friday, which is Student Day, of course, we have 2 student days. We have the KUA sponsors the Student Day on Thursday night, and then on Friday is Student Day also, because the Osceola schools closed basically for the rodeo and the fair. It's kind of like in North Carolina at the beach. They used to close the first day of blue season for fishing. we do the fair here. So,
Right.
So anyhow, that's going to be it's going to be a battle of the voices. We're going to have choral groups here, and we have Liberty, we have St. Cloud, we have Celebration. We've got others that'll be here. The vocal choruses. So we're excited to have them here. And then to top that evening off, a local favorite in the country music world, and also from out of Nashville, but is also someone that lives right here in our community, and that is Kenyon Lockery, who will be performing here. Then that Saturday, we have an award-winning illusionist from America's Got Talent, one of the quarterfinalists, Jay Mattioli. Jay does some amazing, remarkable stuff. Being a professional magician myself, I can tell you that people are going to be excited to see this guy. He is really, really good. And then we also have, he'll be there Saturday and Sunday, both days. And then also we have On Point Dance Academy. We've snuck in there on Saturday too. That's closing weekend. There's going to be, they're doing demonstrations and the kids showing their talents in dancing on the main stage as well. So there's a lot of going on, a lot of different things, a great entertainment lineup, and we're excited to have that.
Absolutely. There's a lot of exciting things to look forward to. And another exciting thing to touch base about is the Gold Season Pass. This is new this year for the 2021 Osceola County Fair. So talk to us what this pass is and what comes with it.
Sure. And it's a great thing because for one low price, you can get in all 10 days of the fair, which is a great deal. So if you want to come all 10 days, it gets you entry into our fair for all 10 days of the fair. And so we're excited about that. Those tickets can be purchased on our website at www.osceolacountyfair.com. There is a ticket button in the top right-hand corner. You can click on that and purchase your Gold Season Pass tickets for that, as well as if you want to purchase single-day tickets, that'll be available on our website also as an option. We're trying to encourage as many people to do contactless entry into the fair. So if you buy your tickets in advance, you'll just be able to go by and get a scan and come in and won't have to go to the ticket booth. So we're being COVID friendly when it comes to that as well. Of course, our regular ticket booths will be open, but a lot of people I know have asked about having a contactless payment way, and that's the best way to do is to go on our website and purchase those tickets ahead of time.
Perfect. Now, talking about COVID, something we really want to touch base on this morning. We're very fortunate that we're able to have a county fair this year. Last year, we were so fortunate, with our 2020 fair. It happened right before the pandemic really hit. and a lot of fairs, unfortunately, were unable to operate. And although, we're in the mix of a crazy times, we're still so blessed that you guys have put so much hard work into preparing a county fair that's going to be safe and moving forward with the pandemic. But things are going to look a little different. So let's talk about the safety precautions for this year's fair. What are you guys putting in place to ensure that safety aspect? And is social distancing and masks going to be required along with the fair this year?
Good question, and this is really an important topic into the world we live in today. And I think that we have put together, and we've had a plan. We've been working closely with the Osceola County Health Department. Our plan has been approved by the State Department of Agriculture, and so we have gone through all the measures to make sure that we can open responsibly and safely. So masks will be required when you enter the fairgrounds, and that's something that is just part of what today I think everybody's pretty much used now. When you go into a Lowe's or somewhere else, you're required to have a mask on, and it'll be no different when entering your fair. Now, naturally, we don't expect you to have your mask on when you're eating cotton candy or a corn dog or one of our giant donuts that they have, or any of the other goodies, or a cheesesteak sandwiches or a sweet roll. So, but there, when we do ask people to wear a mask on other times when you're not eating or drinking. Another thing that's going to be a little bit different, and that is as far as the way the rides are positioned out in the fairgrounds, and there'll be some queue lines. The straight shows carnival provider has a sanitation plan in place. It's been also approved by the state, and their plan is that they will be sanitizing all rides after a guest gets up in order to clean it for the next guest. If a ride is set up so that there's not a way to be able to social distance between one seating area and the next, they'll do every other seating area. So that plan is in place already. Their employees will all be required to wear a mask as well. And so the carnival is set up to be able to make sure that we follow those CDC guidelines and do everything we can responsibly there. Our main stage tent, the occupancy on it, while it be an outdoor event, we have reduced the capacity on it and cut it in half. So there will be limited seating as far as for some of our main stage acts, but we think also that we're being responsible in doing that. And we also have equipment that we have purchased, including what Casey in our office has said. She thinks that she calls it the Ghostbuster system, because it's a backpack sprayer that is utilized for spraying down and sanitizing herd surfaces, which kills the COVID strain and SARS within 1 minute. So between shows, we can go in and spray everything down, make sure everything's clean and ready for the next act and the next presentation. So we've got that plan in place of doing that. And there's other things. We just were notified today that we've got several thousand small bottles of hand sanitizer that are being donated to the fair.
Wow.
So we'll have those at the entrances while supplies last. We have additional cleaning measures in place regarding our cleaning company and janitorial services to make sure that we are following protocols and doing everything there. Our dining tent's going to have fewer tables in it because of social distancing, but we're also going to have some additional tables now we're going to place outside in other areas and have more areas for dining with picnic tables so that we could still accommodate the same number of people. In fact, it may be that it actually works out better because they're more strategically placed instead of just being in one area.
Absolutely.
So that's being done as well. So yes, we're going to open responsibly. We're going to do the things that we need to do. We want the community and the public to feel confident that we're doing everything we can. Naturally, this is a partnership between us and the public, because they have a little responsibility too to make sure that their groups are social distancing or doing the things that they need to be doing. But you can still come out and have a safe time, but have a fun time, enjoy the fair, come out and get some of those delectable delights that we have here, and all those fried foods that you don't tell your doctor you had, and enjoy some rides and be able to see some entertainment and do those other things, and still enjoy a great 2021 Osceola County Fair, which is our 77th year.
Absolutely. Now, if there's someone that's looking to maybe get in touch with the county fair to ask a question, or if they want more information about the fair or to purchase tickets, where can they go to find all that information?
Well, the first place they can go to is www.osceolacountyfair.com. That is our website, which we have a new one this year, and they can get information on there. Our entertainment lineup is on there. We'll have safety protocols and COVID information on there. The animal show information will be on there. So all that will be presented on the website. Like us and follow us on Facebook, of course, because we have postings that we have. In fact, we have a cute little bunny picture we posted on there yesterday about So follow us on Facebook and Twitter with all that information as we keep posting and providing people updated information. And of course, you're always welcome to call our office, and that information and phone number is on our website as well. And we'll be happy to answer your questions or any concerns that you have. But we have mirrored and followed what other fairs have been doing in regard to COVID and all that. We'll work closely with the International Association of Fairs and Expos, as well as the Florida Federation of Fairs, and we believe that we can have an awesome fair this year, even with COVID.
Absolutely. I just want to take the time to say thank you so much, Mr. Larry, to you and your staff for all that you guys are doing and continue to do. I think a lot of times people just think that, oh, the fair is here, a week before, let's start planning. And like you said earlier, 10 months goes into preparing for the big day or the big week, I should say. So thank you so much for all that you're doing to ensure the safety and the fun tradition that we have here in Osceola County. We appreciate it, and we're so excited for the 77th Osceola County Fair taking place February 12th through the 21st.
Very good. And thank you, Morgan. And I have to thank the team and the staff here at KVLS. We've got an awesome group of people here working really hard to make sure we can have a fair, and we support our youth in Osceola County, which is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
So our youth really depend on the animal shows and the premiums and awards that they get, and being able to hang a ribbon or to have a trophy or to be a Miss Osceola like you were.
Right, absolutely.
Unfortunately, we're not having the pageant because of the COVID restrictions this year, and the current Miss Osceola will be carrying her reign on into this next year, and then in 2022 we'll have a new pageant for that year. Hopefully, all this will go away and it'll be part of something we can look back on and say we survived.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Larry, for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us this morning. Be sure to visit their website. Again, the dates for the fair, February 12th through the 21st. Mark your calendar. Get your tickets now. You do not want to miss out on the 77th Osceola County Fair. Thank you again, Mr. Larry, for joining us, and thank you to you and your staff for all that you continue to do for the Osceola County Fair.
Thank you, Morgan.
Awesome. To sign off this morning, this is Morgan with Positively Osceola here with Mr. Larry Berry, the General Manager of the Osceola County Fair, and together we make a positive